Welcome to the Hare Academy, everyone. My name's Jonathan, and today I'm going to do a trick review. I've never done a trick review before, and so this is a first for me, but this is a really cool trick. You're not going to want to miss this. Thanks for joining me here at the Hare Academy. I just got back from the Society of American Magicians National Convention, where I was performing with my good friend Rudy Kobe. On the last day of the convention, we decided we would take a stroll through the dealer's room. Now, I've been in magic a good part of my life. I would say probably most of my life, and not much really surprises me when it comes to dealer's rooms at magic conventions, except this. I passed this table and there was nothing on the table except empty boxes like this. And the gentleman running the table, his name's Javier, and he has this trick called AnyWeb. It's from Magic Pro Ideas, and well, here's a video showing you what you can do with this app. So now you've seen the video for AnyWeb. What'd you think? Pretty cool, isn't it? This is my honest review of the trick. What is it? It's an app. What do you get when you buy the app? You get access to this app. Now, I know some of you have already looked at magic type apps in the past for iPhone or Android. The ones that I've looked at, this isn't anything like any of those apps. This isn't. This is a prediction effect that actually masquerades as a web browser, and it works very well. Why does it work very well masquerading as a web browser? Because it is a web browser. It is a web browser in every sense of the word. I can search Google. I can read regular news on the Associated Press, or Twitter, or Instagram, or anything like that. It is a real life web browser with a couple of hidden secrets in it that allow you to make a prediction, any prediction you want. There are some limitations. Now, it says that you can do this on Facebook, you can do this on Instagram, you can do this on Twitter, you can do this on any social media. Yes and no. So if you're like me and you have Instagram and Twitter, and you have the Instagram app and the Twitter app, it will not allow you to go to Instagram or Twitter. It's simply because when you go to the web browser and you type in Twitter and you hit go, it brings you to the application on your phone or on your tablet and not to the web page. So if you're using Twitter or Instagram on a web page interface and not the application interface, it will work. But if you're like me and you're using it on your Instagram and your Twitter application, it won't work. So that's kind of because you're leaving the browser to go into a different application. So that's kind of a bummer, but not that big of a bummer because I've mainly been using it for headline predictions, picture predictions in images and Google Images. The other drawback is it closely, the web browser interface closely resembles an Apple favorites screen, but not entirely. It's passable. No one's called me out on it. I've noticed that it's not exact, and it's like, it kind of bums me out, but it's passable. And no one's called me out on it and said, oh, hey, that's not the favorite screen for an Apple iOS device. They just go with it. And I don't bring a point to say, hey, look, I'm at the favorite screen for my Apple iPhone. I just say, hey, look, here we are at Google. So, you know, here we're at, this is what the favorite screen looks like. And I go, hey, here we are at Google. Look at that. It brings you right to Google. And it does. It really, truly does bring you to Google. Not identical. So if you look, this is what the Magic Pro Ideas screen looks like. And this is what the Safari favorites screen looks like. Similar, not the same, but it's passable. Those are really, oh, there's a little glitch. There's a little glitch that I talked to Javier about, and he's already aware of it, and he's talking with the developers about. And basically the glitch is if you are selecting an image, and I've only found it with images, if you're selecting an image and you pick a picture of, say, a toucan, 90% of the time it will bring you exactly to the image that you want to force. 10% of the time, and it's completely random and I can't figure out how to make it do it at will, it will bring you to a page of toucans, so to speak. So you'll have multiple different images of a toucan. So I've been kind of holding off on doing a picture-to-picture, like, hey, look, I've got the picture that you're looking at on the phone in my prediction. I've just been generalizing, saying, you know, hey, I'm getting a thought transmission that you're looking at a bird. You're looking at a very colorful bird, a bird from a tropical region. Is it a toucan? That way, I'm not tied to a specific picture. I can generalize and say, yeah, you're looking at toucans. And the effect is still the same. People are still amazed and like it a lot. The pluses. It's intuitive, kind of, and it's very, very deceptive. I always set up the force right in front of the audience. They're looking at the screen as I set the app to do what it's supposed to do. And they never catch me. And it's so subtle that they would never catch me. Another pro, you're going to do it every day. I've had this for a week, a little over a week. I think I got it on a Tuesday. It's now Wednesday the next week. I have been performing it almost every day since I got it. And the reaction is always the same, and it is astonishment. I have had one failure, and that is the spectator that I was doing it to refused to look away from the screen and do a true random selection. So you have to be mindful of that. It won't work if they're looking right at the screen and you do it. It's not gonna fly. They have to be looking at you, or they have to close their eyes, or they have to do it behind their back. However they do it so that they're not looking at the screen and do a random selection, that's the only way that it will work. But like I said, you're gonna do it every day, multiple times a day. And I'm not in a position where I do magic all the time like I used to when I worked in restaurants. If you work in restaurants, this is the trick for you. This trick will elevate your game in the restaurant, and it will bring in repeat customers. You can set up multiple predictions, so you can do it over and over and over again. You know, right now I've got predictions in Google, I've got them in BuzzFeed, Wall Street Journal, AP, and YouTube. Those are where all my predictions are at right now. So I can do it multiple different times without having the same prediction. What does it cost? $40 from Magic Pro Ideas. This will pay for itself almost immediately, especially if you're a working magician. You will book gigs off of it. You will get repeat customers out of it. You will grow a fan base. as the guy who can predict anything from the web that his heart desires. And it's quick, it's easy, it's in and out. You can perform it close up. You can perform it in a parlor setting. You can even perform it on stage. With just a little ingenuity, you'll be able to expand it to a large production. You have to use your phone. You can't use the spectator's phone because the web, AnyWeb is on your phone. Where can you get it? You can get it from the App Store, or you can go to magicproideas.com and they have links to where you can purchase it as well. If you're into really powerful magic that no one's doing yet, go to magicproideas.com, get this app. You won't regret it. It is amazing. Thanks for joining me here at the Hat and Hare Academy. My name is Jonathan. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment in the section below. Also, if you want to buy this trick, I will have a link in the description below, so you can go to magicproideas.com and purchase this trick for yourself, as well as check out some of the other app-based tricks that Javier has been putting out. Until next week, thanks for joining me here at the Hat and Hare Academy.